Hey guys, this is your girl Bernicia. Welcome back. So today I'm going to do my second recap on Baddies West, okay? So today we're going to talk about episode 12, last week's episode. And without further ado, thank you guys for being here. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Do all of those good things. And we're going to jump right into it. Alright, so you have scene one, okay? So you still have Natalie versus Scotty. Y'all know how Zeus do. If you watch Zeus shows, you know that they like to turn one episode into like 2 and 3, okay? So anyway, the conversation with Natalie, Natalie Nunn and Scotty pretty much continues, right? And so I'm starting to see Natalie take some responsibility for, some accountability for her lashing out. She basically, if you guys watched my last recap on episode 11, she basically regurgitated everything that I said, okay? Um, she was mad. She took things out on Scotty. You know what I'm saying? She was dead ass wrong. I was glad to see that, okay? But the whole time that Natalie was talking, I couldn't find myself but just thinking in my head like, Scotty, you need to get your lick back. You need to get your lick back. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't help myself but think this in the back of my head, right? Because you never shit on your real friends, right? There are friends outside of the show. You never shit on people that really got your back, especially when you're in a house full of bitches that hate you, okay? I am so glad they moved past that situation, though.
Wasn't intended for her. I just blacked out and I really feel bad. Just looking at her upset, crying. I'm just like, damn, she didn't deserve that.
Like what?
It makes sense.
Now it makes sense.
It's making sense. I get it. I get it. You're right. I shouldn't have took everything out on you. There's nowhere in this universe am I like, oh, what I did to Scotty was okay. I 100% don't feel like what I did was right. It was wrong. Across the board. My frustration.
So in the next scene, Natalie calls a group meeting, okay? Because of course, Krishan is gone. These girls definitely get back out on the road again, and she wants to gather everybody to discuss, pretty much to formally announce, that Krishan is gone. Okay, but before we get into that, we got to get into these outfits. Okay, Rolly, she looked very cute with the pink hair. I love her. By the way, whoever her stylist is this season, they're doing a great job. Okay, I've seen Rolly looking good. Like big girl, she is representing. I like it. I like her. Her new look. Okay, looks very good. You can tell when a bitch getting money. Okay, Scotty had on a cute sheer one piece outfit. I like some of her outfits. They look nice, and today she was doing it. Okay, I like Stunner Girl's hair, the red jacket, and the hair in the red jacket. Okay, they totally complemented each other, but the outfit, no, she could have threw away that whole one piece. Okay, last time I seen anybody wear any outfits that look similar to that was them old ladies off all about the Benjamins. Okay, when they had those little outfits on, I don't have appreciation for that. Stunner Girl, she disappoints me. She's a real pretty girl, but I hate the way she dresses. Like I just do, okay? Also, I was disappointed with Tommy and Razor because to me, I think they are the best dressed out of the group. These girls always come stunting their shit. They look, yeah, like I said, I feel like these two girls are the best dressed in the group. And they disappointed me. Both of them, they didn't bring their A game. And who the fuck, can anybody please tell me why Tommy had on, she had balloons in between her heel and her foot. I don't know if that was supposed to be a swag, because she had a fucking shirt on with underwear, underwear and a shirt. She looked like she should be walking around the house somewhere, okay? And she put on a pair of heels with a red balloon. I don't know what you guys call this, but I'm a Florida girl. This is not swag, okay? This is not swag. We don't do that shit here. Sorry. So basically, in this meeting, Natalie is, discussing the fact that Rock is not with them, formally discussing it. That is because everyone already knows, I'm pretty sure, that she left the show. Okay, and also she decides not to split the money. And did you guys check the way that Low London side-eyed her? I mean, like, seriously. I don't blame her. Low London don't play when it comes to her money. But anyway, So she decides not to split the money with the girls at that moment. I'm assuming it has something to do with Rock not being there. Who knows? So anyway, the girls they get ready. They're on the way to the club and they're on the bus now at this point. Side note, I'm getting a little tired of this club shit. I mean, like, Zeus needs to switch up the dynamic and kind of display these girls doing other things like shit. I don't know, feeding the homeless, hell, something other than shaking their ass. Okay, I get they got a bag, you know, and I say that with quotation marks. I get they got a bag to get, but damn. So anyway, everyone starts to talk about how they feel about Rock not being on the show with them anymore. Okay, here's my takeaway. Some of the girls are not okay with this. Some of the girls, some of the girls just wish that she would have, pretty much stuck it out to the end. Some of the girls just simply don't give a fuck, okay? And Natalie basically tells the girls that she was frustrated, and I like the fact that she keeps taking ownership of the fact that she popped off on Scotty for no reason. But basically, she said everything that I told you guys in my last recap, that she was frustrated with Krishan, and as a result, she blacked out, and so she ended up freaking out on every and anybody. Okay, she said that she also revealed that she spoke with Rock after the fact, and Rock texted her and told her basically not to slander her on social media. And at this point, I feel like damage done, okay? Natalie, from everything that I've seen, she's petty as hell, okay? You slapped her on live. Don't expect for her to return the favor of not embarrassing your ass back. I mean, come on. We're talking about Natalie here, okay? So, and also, I think that it would be more effective for Natalie to not even talk about Rock. I mean, if you're saying that she can be replaced, the boss move at this point would be to erase her existence from the show, which means to act like she don't exist and don't talk about her, okay? The more you talk about her, the more popularity that she continues to get, okay? But you don't speak of, you out of sight, out of mind, you know what I'm saying? That kind of situation. I think she just need to leave her alone and cut her off completely if Rock want to move in this type of energy that she's in, okay? They also talk about the relationship between Natalie and Rock. Natalie says that they are not friends, which we all could have figured out from having watched the show, okay?
You got
That
club
little
friends.
weird
Keep your
dynamic
club
between
friends where
them
your
two
clubs.
eventually,
You
like
got house
everything
friends.
else,
Keep
is
your house
what's
friends
going
where
to
your
come
house
to a
is.
head, okay?
You got the friend that's your diary. Keep your diary where your diary's at. One friend for all of that, one big combination ain't gonna work. Excuse me for me putting my 2 cents in it. No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, y'all made it seem like y'all was real tight.
Well, Racer, how you feel about it?
She says that.
Now, I don't know if I quite believe that logic, okay? I think that a friend is a friend, and everybody else that's not a friend is an associate, okay? A friend can fit into every category. A real friend, that is, okay? A real friend you can go to the club with, you can tell everything with, you can do business with. Um that's why the friend is your friend. That's a friend. That's what a friend's supposed to do, okay? To say that you got a friend for this and a friend for that, those are not what you call friends. Those are what you call associates, okay? When you have associates, those are people that you deal with either in a work setting or you deal with in a hangout setting. But these are not people that you do everything with, because they are what? Associates. But a friend plays a whole totally different type of role in your life. A real friend, okay? And to that point, that's why what I don't think is logical is for a person to have many friends, okay? Because you can't possibly have many friends. You can't possibly spread yourself thin in all your secrets and all your problems and, everything that a friend's supposed to do, a part that they're supposed to play in your life. You can't possibly divide that between so many people, okay? I think a real friend would be 1 to 3 people around you, okay? Anybody outside that spectrum and range is an associate. So to that point, I don't agree with Biggie. For real. Friends, y'all bitches really got the definition of friends really misconstrued.
Because at the end of the day, y'all making money.
That's why I told
y'all making money.
Be arguing,
so you're dealing with it. You cannot blame her for how she is. Krishan most definitely will be missed by some girls, but I feel like some of the other girls kind of like glad she gone. That's okay. That's all right. But at the end of the day, y'all not entertaining as Krishan or myself. So, I mean, it really don't make a fucking difference what you do. I mean, I just don't want nobody praying on her downfall.
I vibe with everybody who will vibe with me, and that's just how it's gonna be.
I mean, truth be told, Krishan does bring out the bigger crowd. I mean, she's the most popular. You know, her single is the hottest song out right now. But with that being said, the girls, everyone, the people who comes to see the baddies, they come to see everybody, not just Krishan. You know, so I think at this point, Rolly is a little bit doubting. You know, she's a little bit, nervous, and she's a little bit doubting her and her capabilities of bringing out the bigger crowds as well. But what she just needs to sit tight and see how things play out, because at the end of the day, people do love Rolly as well. They love Rolly and they love everyone else on the show as well. But to be honest, I low key think that Rolly's delivery, that was that had Natalie's name on it. Okay, I think she was low key telling Natalie like, don't complain about it now, don't talk about it now because you're worried, bitch. You had an option and you complained about it, and you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. All right. So the girls, they get to the Portland Club. The people show their ass. I mean, so far this seems to be the roughest crowd. Everybody's fucking fighting, tearing shit up. It seems like it's taking like forever at this point for anybody to get anything done. No one can. The girls can't even perform because you got the security being overwhelmed trying to keep everybody back. So right now at this point it's a mess.
There's fights everywhere. They're pushing onto the stage where we were. We had to like get our security to kind of push back. We really kind of couldn't like do our big ones. The girls really couldn't really perform and do their thing. Hey yo, what's up, gang? Real nigga shit right now. We can't perform right now. It's too lit. Y'all too lit right now. Y'all jeopardizing our motherfucking money right now, for real. The real nigga shit, y'all jeopardizing our bag. I want to stop y'all bag, don't stop our bag. That's right, this motherfucker. You wouldn't jeopardize our bag, don't jeopardize ours, man. Ain't right, we can't get y'all a fire and performance. Let's do what we do. Shit just gets so chaotic to the point where it's like, fuck that. We here, we finna turn this motherfucker up and give them what they came for.
Natalie, we just kinda, she was pissing me off with that. But so Tommy jumped her ass on the microphone. Now I see that some people were upset that Tommy did this and they called her lame for doing this. Yeah, she did sound corny as hell, because at the end of the day, bitch, your song is the weakest song. Ain't nobody there to listen to you at all. You just a good visual, because other than that, this girl can't rap. Her music sucks. I mean, that song, it sounds so fucking angry. Like everybody else got, throw it in rotation and, vibes and, high highlight songs, like high uppity songs. And then she come with this angry song. I think that's why it doesn't hit the way it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't the setting for that kind of song. Everybody else got twerk music. You got fucking pressure, angry, 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 angry. I'm like, no, nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody. Okay, so anywho, Tommy grabs the mic and just basically say, bitch, y'all fucking with my money. I want my money. I don't came all this way. I want to make this shit happen real quick so I get the fuck out of here with my money. And eventually the crowd performs, and of course, you get to Tommy's song, and it's like everybody trying to figure out like what the fuck going on. I literally see people in the crowd just turning around and shit, like what the fuck, I don't like that. I don't like that song. I'm sorry, it was weak. It wasn't. No action. All right, so now the girls are on their way to the bay, and they are feeling intimidated by the bay. Y'all seen the auditions. The auditions was crazy. They really put them girls through it, and it was a mess. So nobody is you know, is excited to go back to the Bay, except for Stunner and Natalie. And really, I would say Stunner, because the whole time Natalie was coming up with fucking escape plans and shit. So finally, they get to they make it to the house. Inside of the house, it was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I love the inside. The only thing, the downside to me is that I am really a country bitch at heart. So if you would put some trees around that motherfucker, because it was all cement. It was no space out front. But it was a big ass, beautiful, expensive home. It, you know, the best home I don't see so far, you know, as far as the inside, in my opinion. Okay. But you could tell, like, Tommy with the pink hair, what is this energy? What is this energy that she's portraying at this point? I don't know. I was trying to figure it out. I don't know. And why does she have this energy? Okay, so I'm just assuming that, okay, they're in the Bay. Her and Biggie spent a lot of time up until this point, like easting and jugging at, you know, Stunner on the sideline, running the bitch off from the club. Because they did this, okay? They've been basically jugging at her the whole season, okay? You know, on the sidelines. So now they are in where Stunner Girl's from. So, you know, maybe it's the idea that Stunner Girl might have backup. Maybe she's just trying to, you know, I don't know. But her energy is just really off. And like I said, Tommy with the pink hair. The energy. I don't know.
You gonna get your nails done? Man, I don't want to be around y'all. These motherfuckers talking about eating clam chowder, and I want to go eat some fucking clam chowder. Man, suck on my dick, bitch. I would never.
You go everywhere else when you everywhere else, so move your ass around this motherfucker like you do everywhere else, right. Bitch. Toodaloo. Stunner Girl's not trying to drag anything on. She's just trying to get to her bag and get the fuck on. Because it's the last city. She's not caring about if Tommy's coming or she's not coming, because she's not on no, like, time where she wants to fight her. That's how I feel.
The Bay Area's energy, yeah, we hypey and we with the shit and all that, but the Bay is still one of the places, like, we really about our money. Mm-hmm. People know that. The Bay Area, motherfuckers about their money out here. Like, we want to work, we're going to hustle, we're going to grind. But I don't even know what's going on out there. She just was throwing the biggest fit. She want to still be mad about whatever. How many cities ago was that?
Bitch, I don't even remember.
Bitch, I feel like the bitch Tommy is pressured up because the bitch been jumping and plotting all motherfucking season. So, yeah, bitch, you might feel some type of way because you around my parts now, ho. You is walking on thin ice, bitch. Keep walking.
Level 13 is right downtown.
All right, so skip to the next scene. So the girls are getting ready to go out yet again. And, of course, you know me, I got to talk about these outfits real quick. So some of my favorites, all right? So let's talk about Razor. Razor, boo, she bounced back this time, okay? I like her outfit. I was feeling the schoolgirl swag. She gave me pretty, bougie, all of that, you know, look ghetto with the tats, you know. She gives me look. I always like Razor's get up for the most part. So Stunner, I love the blue on her, but she just, you know, the blue hair is my favorite hair on her thus far, other than her natural look. But homegirl needs to get a stylist. She dressed like she's shopping at City Trends. No shade, but if you're gonna be out here calling yourself the baddest, you got to get your look together. Biggie, I like the way that she dressed herself up. She carries herself well for her size. I love it. Homegirl, and she, to me, Biggie's very, you know, she's very pretty. She has a pretty face. Tommy also looked good as hell in those white pants, but bitch, the way she tore through that house, don't make any sense.
I had my sister with me, and I see my bags still at the front door. Any other house, my bags is already in my room. Who said keep my shit by the door, D? Bitch, I got over $300,000 worth of clothes, jewelry, shoes, and my motherfucking bags. Why is my bags at the door when a motherfucker could walk out with my shit? That pissed me off. I know you a real one, nigga. Who said keep my shit by the door? Where Natalie at? Mama here's getting ready. And out of nowhere, I hear Tommy's voice. I thought Tommy had left hours ago, okay?
Somebody said to keep it right there.
Oh, for real?
I'm getting ready, getting my makeup done and my hair done, and I just hear a bunch of commotion. Like, I didn't see anything, but I can hear it because my room is downstairs on the first floor.
Nobody said that. Okay, what's going on?
Oh, for real?
So I'm getting ready, and I just heard like slamming, and I hear Tommy yelling. So I'm just like, what's going on? Like, you know.
Watch out, man. What's going on? Hey, watch out.
No.
Watch out, homie.
I see Tommy ripping. She is tight.
Watch out. Any other time. Watch out. And y'all know. So while I'm in my room, I hear screaming, yelling, banging, and Tommy is back. Like, what is going on now? Watch out.
Excuse me, bitch. Watch the fuck out. We get into it with security, me and my sister. So I'm like, yeah, there's some weird ass shit going on. I want Natalie. I want to talk to motherfucking Natalie right motherfucking now.
Tommy's trying to get in my room. She's screaming, I need to get up there and talk to Natalie. Open up the door. Let me get in there. I'm just like, no, Tommy cannot come in here right now. We don't need no problems. Like, no.
Come in here.
Your sister was on.
Let her go. Let her go. Watch out. Stop. Watch out. Watch out. Let my mother.
She's trying to go upstairs and choking niggas out and slapping niggas. No.
Let her go.
No. Ain't nobody going upstairs.
Let her go, nigga.
No. Ain't nobody going upstairs. Sis, come on. Tell me all you want. You gotta relax.
You motherfucker go crazy. We gotta fight security, all that shit like that, to get upstairs to get to Natalie. They acting like she the motherfucking last kill or some shit, bitch. You gotta go through us, bitch. We going through all of y'all. I see y'all niggas tonight, huh? Sachi, come downstairs. I'ma see y'all niggas tonight, huh?
Yes, you are.
Janky ass motherfucker security. Let it go. Who touched you? It don't matter. Who touched you? Who touched you? Nobody touched you.
Okay, thanks for fixing that real quick.
What are you talking about?
She asked who touched you. You said nobody. It's over. We done with it. Nobody touched you. We done. It's over.
What's this? Y'all weird as fuck. I want out this motherfucking house. I'm never staying here. She the only one shit by the door. I'll walk around with
Natalie shit's by the door.
Nobody stops by the door but her.
Don't say nothing.
That's the fuck.
So the girls are getting ready, clearly, and Tommy come storming in the house like a bat out of hell, going off saying that somebody left, who said to leave her luggage at the door. I guess in her mind, her stuff should have been put up in the room. My whole thing is, if you got that much valuables, as you so-called claim, in your luggage, bitch, you should have made sure that your shit was put up. Like, if you know that it's so many people coming and going in that little space, the crew, you got the cast members, you got all of these different people coming in and out, you should have made sure that your shit was put up yourself. Like, who the fuck do you think you is? The Incredible Hulk? To be running your ass through there talking about who the fuck didn't put your shit up? And then the way that her and her sister stormed upstairs, I'm like, what was y'all intention? Okay, what was y'all intention? Were y'all going up there to try to jump Natalie? Like, what exactly did they expect to do? Like, there wasn't going to be tons of fucking security in the first place. Like, I feel like at times like this, Tommy does too motherfucking much. Like, for real, she does too much talk about she want to talk to Natalie. Bitch, there was no talking. Once you came in there with that aggression, what made you think that the security was going to allow you to get to Natalie, first of all? See Natalie and bring her ass out of the motherfucking room, bitch. She said, not today. Oh, man. I'm just saying. The foolishness. Like, what did she hope to accomplish with that behavior? And I'm wondering, what was all of this about? Because like I said, from the minute that they got to, the Bay Area, Tommy was on some other shit. So what I'm thinking is she was calling her back up, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to set it off. Like, she came in that bitch like she had snorted a line or two. Because they say she like to do that booger sugar, allegedly. Word on the street, she like to do that booger sugar. But her whole energy changed. The bitch was acting deranged, trying to choke the security guard with his motherfucking sweater. I don't know. This shit was This shit was wild. All right, so there you have it. That's episode 12 for your ass. Okay, so Tommy ended that episode with a bang, literally. Her sister came running through that bitch like the feds, knocking everybody down, throwing shoes and all. But with that being said, I am so excited for tonight's episode. Looks like it's going to be very revealing, honey. Rock comes back. Several fights break out, including Tommy versus Stunner. And I don't know how this is going to play out tonight. I guess we'll see. But it looks like Tommy was sticking Stunner ass. Sticking it, rolling, sticking it. Look like she was just sticking her ass real quick. Yes, so like I said, I'm excited to see how that plays out. And it looks like you guys are actually watching the recaps. The last recap I did, you guys, you came through, you watched it. I got a few views on it. I need you guys to hit the like button, though. If you like it, hit the like button. If you don't, talk your shit in the comments. Let me know what's up, y'all. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Deuces.